Mazel Morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast.
Josh, you asked to see somebody's phone, and all of a sudden, a text pops up that you weren't supposed to see. Are you reading it? Do you have self-control not to read it? Do you want to read it?
I read it right away, and I think that it was God sending me a sign that I needed to know what was up.
It's so funny. I don't ever want to know. Ever. I'm so paranoid that it could be about me that I never want to read it. I don't want to know. If you are talking shit behind my back, that's fine on me. Just don't tell me. I live in like my own world and I like it that way. So if somebody gives me their phone, I'm not reading it just in case. Of course, I love good gossip just like anybody else. But if I know for sure that it's not about me, maybe I'm reading it. But I don't know how I would know. So I'm not reading it.
Oh, I want to know, and I want to see exactly how you operate when the lights are off and no one's listening.
Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine, it's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys, we're just so good guys. Whoa.
Claudia's the same way, by the way. Claudia is like, she finds it insane that I'm able to do that. She's like, you're not gonna read that? You're not gonna look at that? Like, what do you? Of course I'm reading that. No, I don't know why. I'm able to do it. I'm very comfortable doing it. I think the norm is reading.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure the norm is reading it. You got given this information, this juicy hot goss. You're gonna read it.
Do you ever look through each other's phones?
I don't look through her phone. She'll occasionally look through my phone. But again, that's because, like, I don't care. I don't know. I don't care.
What's she looking for?
I think that she's just looking. I don't think she's looking for anything, but she looks. Like, it's like, I don't even know what she does necessarily, but she looks. And again, because me, I don't ask. I don't want to know what she's looking for. But I don't know. Maybe she's looking to see if some creepy girls are sliding into DMs or who I'm following. Or does Paige look at your phone?
No, but she has full access. I leave her with my phone. She has my code. I have hers.
Yeah.
But I assume there's creepy guys in her DMs. Doesn't Claudia assume there's creepy girls in your DMs?
Yeah, no, I think that there's a difference between a creepy girl in your DM and the paranoid thought that one would be talking to them or responding to them or saying something stupid. Honestly, I think that maybe she does. It's really once in a blue moon. It's like maybe once a year. And it's random. It's like the phone will be there and she'll just like pick it up and look around. But I don't think she's looking for anything necessarily. Okay, switching gears completely, Josh. I saw a documentary that I need you to see. I think you will absolutely love it. A friend of mine executive produced it, and it's called We Met at Grossinger's. And this is Grossinger's was like the #1 Catskills hotel in the early 1900s. And it is such a beautiful documentary about Jews having this amazing place to go and be together amid anti-Semitism, and then the black community following too, where there were those signs. It was like, no Jews, no dogs, no blacks. And black people would come to the Catskills, and I didn't even know this. They had their own havens, these beautiful hotels where they would come and just be free to be normal people, the Jews and black people in the Catskills. Highly recommend Grossinger's. It was an amazing film. I think it's about to hit the circuit. I did like a little Q&A panel, introduced it, and I loved it, and I think you would love it.
Love it. I got to check it out.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. And it was funny. He texted me. I don't know if you have a friend that does this. He texted me. He's like, you want to see this movie? And I'm like, yeah, I would love to. And then I texted him before. I'm like, what time am I meeting you there? He's like, 4:45 to do the intro. I'm like, to do the intro? I thought I was seeing the movie. He's like, no, you're hosting this Q&A with me. I'm like, okay, no problem. You could have told me. I get there, Josh. His flight's delayed. I did it alone. I had no part in the movie. I did it completely alone. But I'm Jewish. I know the Catskills. I am good on my feet. I had no problem introducing this movie to 75 people that were at the movie theater. But afterwards, I answered questions with the movie theater owner. They were like, so what's your deal? Like, what's your connection to the movie? I'm like, nothing. Friend of the movie. It was insane, hysterical, but the movie's great.
That was so wrong of your friend. Wow,
Insane.
people are really painful.
Insane.
Ugh, you got to cut this kid loose.
Insane. And the best part, you ready for this? He's like, and he's one of my best friends forever. And maybe he'll listen to this, maybe he won't. But he goes, yeah,
I hope he's listening. He needs to learn.
There was that crash at LaGuardia, right? So all these flights are canceled, whatever.
Tragic.
He's like, my flight was delayed because of what happened at LaGuardia. And I never bothered to ask him because I thought this is just what normal people do. Did you check another fucking airport? He's like, it never crossed my mind. So he just waited. His flight was canceled. It got out late at LaGuardia. How about JFK or Newark or White Plains or Islip or any, like, you have to get somewhere. Any airport within 50 miles never crossed his mind.
I hear what you're saying. I think because you're a pretty active business traveler, as am I. I think that way. I would imagine a lot of people who aren't big travelers would never think of that.
I have another one, and I'm fully exposing another friend here, the great Jared Freed, who I love, who came on the podcast. He is a Delta loyalist to the point that he will take one-stop flights.
Stupid.
I said to him, I'm like, this actually drove me up a wall. I was like, are you fucking crazy? He will take one-stop flights just to fly Delta, even if there is a direct flight on another airline. I'm like, what kind of this isn't loyalty. Like, how are you loyal like that?
Imagine this. You're in your 40s, you're single, childless,
Yes.
and you can get work done. Your day is not changed by having to spend 3 extra hours on a plane or in an airport because you can do all your work from your laptop. If that's the case, I get it. Then I can see it outweighing, because I agree with you. You can't replace your time, which is why direct flights are the best. But again, it's how you spend your time. If you don't mind it.
If you're a stand-up comic and you have to get from A to B, you need to take direct flights. Like,
But what is he getting? What is he running back to? More. You know.
I guess.
Chillin'?
I guess that's it. I guess so. I guess that's an interesting perspective. I just, like, for me, I need to get to A to B. I need to. That's like taking the scenic route. Like, what? Do people go into Waze and pick the route that's longer?
Well, that's like a big thing of, like, I'm trying not to do navigation to places where I know how to get there.
Sure.
And so, yeah, I mean, I think there's something to be said for the scenic route, but if you have nothing to get back to on a Sunday night after you've done 2 days in Dallas, Fort Worth,
Yeah.
and so instead of getting home at, 4 o'clock, you'll get home at 7, but ooh, does it feel good to have gotten all those points and you read and did work on the plane or not? You were going to kick it anyway, so you just watched movies on the plane and got a Sbarro slice. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I agree, it's Meshuggah.
No, this is the opinion. You are clearly articulating that side. I just vehemently disagree. I can't possibly imagine anything more Meshuggah than intentionally traveling. What about this? What about double the risk of crashing?
No, because you're more likely to die on the road, and you don't think twice about jumping in your car for anything.
No, but I would never I would never intentionally extend any type of trip.
But you take fruitless driving trips all the time. If you're like, oh, I want to go get a drink, I want to go do that, like we all do. Like,
Of course.
If I if I thought about the odds of dying in a crash in a car, which is massively more likely than a flight, I would drive so little. But I don't care.
Totally. I'm saying with the unnecessary extra route. You're taking the trip, right? The idea of a one-stop flight when you could have easily, for the exact same price on a different airline, taken a direct flight, to me is just an unnecessary extra flight, extra leg. Let's remove the death piece, okay? No problem. An extra opportunity for your baggage to get lost. An extra opportunity for you not to have Wi-Fi.
He's not checking.
An extra opportunity for you not to have any Wi-Fi on the plane if you wanted to get any work done. Maybe the fucking flight doesn't even have a TV. You wanted to watch movies? Good luck on your second leg. Okay, like there's probably not even a TV.
I will say this. I had loyalty on Delta once for 2 years straight because I was doing a bunch of college gigs and then I was doing Oppenheimer. So I was flying back and forth to Albuquerque, which is a hub for Delta. I probably took like 12 flights back and forth there. Having that status was fucking incredible. And again, what are you running back to? Like, if you're not running back home and you don't mind being on the plane or hanging out in an airport and where you're most likely will have Wi-Fi, but maybe you just read. Again, if it's not an inconvenience to you to be on the plane and there's nothing to get home to, then status wins.
I think it's just a preference. I need to get from A to B, regardless of wife and family. I'm a nut. I'm a nut. Like, I get in my car and I'm not enjoying the open road. I'm going from A to B. It's a personality trait. So, like, for me, the idea of wasting a single second traveling, to each their own. Your life sounds far calmer and more peaceful.
My question to you, removing the Ruby family piece, right? Because that's always worth running back to. The question will always be, what are you running to?
I'm running to anything but being on a plane or being in transit.
Okay, so you hate being on a plane.
I think I hate traveling. I want to get there. Wherever I'm trying to go, I want to get there. I take advantage of a long flight, certainly, if I have to do it. I love working on a flight or watching a movie or whatever it is. But a long drive, I just want to get there. Like, I'm not the person stopping for lunch. I'm driving 6 straight hours and I'm going to get to Montreal if we're driving straight, like from the city. That's me. I'm a bad guy to go on a road trip with. A to B.
I've also just spent so much of my time trying to avoid any inconvenience or what is perceived wasted time. And I love this saying that the great gift we all have is you don't have to have an opinion about it. And the great thing is many times your opinion is just of the situation as it is right at this moment. But over time, what might be revealed is that thing was totally fine, right? The good and the bad. So I'm really trying not to have an opinion on most things and just say it is what it is. Like, it's revealed itself as it should. And I just don't want to prejudge or decide whether something is good or bad for me if it just seems like a minor inconvenience at the time, because it's probably an opportunity to practice a little patience and to wake up.
Yeah, I think it's great perspective. I definitely roll with the punches, and it's a better way to live. It's a better way to live. Not being consistently agitated. There are people that I know that are consistently agitated, and let me tell you, it leads to not being able to appreciate anything around you at all. Like, I think there's a huge difference between time management and being angry when time doesn't go your way. Those are two completely different things.
I'll tell you another thing I hate. I hate when people do this to anyone in a service position and or anyone they don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's just like, look at them in the face. Like,
yeah.
I see it with waiters and waitresses. I'm just like, they have a tone for people of service. And I'm like, dog, fuck out of here with that tone. Change it up, my man. Give him what you're giving me. Hey, how are you? Here's another fun one that I've noticed. Compliment people on their nails if they've got them done.
Yes.
They
totally.
wanted you to see.
Yes, 100%, especially when they're long and pretty.
Oh my God, they're spending
Those
$200.
rhinestones, they're gorgeous. I love your nails. Love
A
it.
seasonal nail? Ma'am, is that a little Easter bunny on your fucking thumb?
Yes, it is, and it's beautiful.
Diane,
It's beautiful.
I love the attention to detail. I don't love pastel, but I keep that to myself.
I definitely compliment people in general. Compliment people in general. And lift your head out of your phone. I know I sound like a preacher because one day a week I've been shutting my phone, but let me tell you, it's the best day of my week. And it's because nothing is pulling me away from the present moment. And I'm just, it's crazy. These fucking phones, Josh, they're no good. And that's what it is. That person that's doing that to the waiter probably doesn't even realize they're being so fucking rude. They're on their phone. They're saying thank you very much, and they're never lifting their head. If the phone wasn't there, they would be lifting their head.
It's not even the phone, bro. I think people are like worried of like, they're like, but if I engage them, maybe they're going to engage me back. And it's like, yeah. And so what?
A great waiter knows exactly when to pop in and out. And typically you're going to have a nice conversation, but they're not like 1 in every 30 will overstay their welcome, and whatever. It happened and it's over. It's not like it ruins your meal.
I love it. I want to be inconvenienced. I want to talk. I want to hear your story.
What about when they sit down next to you? Have you ever had that?
I've had that once before, and it's usually a woman in her 40s who's like, now let me tell you, darling. And I'm like, so yeah, then you got to make it clear. You got to be like, Diane, can I get my fucking Buffalo Blast?
It's time to go.
Yeah, dude. I'll do that too.
I've had that once where they sit down, and the thing is, we are here to eat. So as long as the food's there, I'm also here to enjoy the company of the people that I do know. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Yasso. Folks, Yasso is my new favorite, okay? My wife brought it home, and let me tell you, I've been on the hunt for a good, healthy ice cream. All the other healthy ice cream that I take, okay, gives me a terrible bellyache. Terrible. I'm on the toilet nonstop. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they put in it. I don't want to know what they put in it. Actually, I do want to know what they put in it because it hurt me, okay? Yasso didn't hurt me. Most healthy pints have let me down. I've been promised indulgence, but end up totally disappointed. Better for you should not mean worse tasting or hurting my belly. And let me tell you, folks, Yasso's different. Ditch them, because Yasso's the real deal. Yasso took everything you love about ice cream and upgraded it with creamy frozen yogurt. Creamy frozen Greek yogurt, to be exact. The best of both worlds. Delicious ice cream taste and better for you nutrition. It's available in bars, chocolate crunch bars, sandwiches, poppables, and now, folks, spoonables, which each have around 400 calories and 19 grams of proteins per container. You're telling me I can have a pint of 400 calories roughly and 19 grams of protein, and it tastes delicious, and it didn't hurt my belly? I'm telling you, folks, you got to try it. Now through April 30th, Yasso is giving away 40,000 in one of their new spoonables. If you head to yasso.com/goodguys, you can enter and upgrade your freezer. That's Yasso, YASSO.com/goodguys to enter and find full giveaway details, rules, and regulations. And folks, you can also find the new Yasso spoonables at a grocery store near you. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Baked by Melissa. Folks, first and foremost, let me just tell you, Melissa, dear friend, she's fantastic. Her cupcakes, unbelievable. Let me tell you, when I found out I got to promote Baked by Melissa, I was so unbelievably excited, because have you ever been in this spot where you're like, I don't know what the hell to get this person, right? And you waited too long and nothing feels special. You go to the corner store, you pick up a lame card. No, Baked by Melissa is the go-to. If you are having trouble finding the perfect gift, but you want something thoughtful, you want something fun, you want something guaranteed to make people smile, okay, you go with Baked by Melissa cupcakes, okay? We're talking handcrafted, perfectly packaged, and perfect for literally anyone. Who doesn't love a cupcake or 40? That's the best part, because Baked by Melissa cupcakes are made entirely by hand and turn any moment into a celebration. Whether it's a birthday, thank you, congratulations,
or sending love when you don't know what to say. They come in beautiful gift boxes that make it effortless to send something special. It's the kind of gift that works for family, friends, clients, truly anyone and everyone. There's something for every taste, from classic and creative flavors to constantly rotating new options, plus gluten-free or vegan options so everyone can enjoy, even your lame friends. Baked by Melissa ships fast and arrives in 1 to 2 days nationwide. You can even choose your arrival date so your cupcakes show up perfectly fresh and right on time. I've been getting Baked by Melissa for years. I've been gifting Baked by Melissa for years. Let me tell you, these are little, beautiful, pillowy bites of just goodness. They have a peanut butter and jelly flavor. I actually could eat 400 of them. Okay, that's the only problem with Baked by Melissa. You are literally going to eat all of them. They are going to be loved by whoever you send them to. And Baked by Melissa has celebrated more than 100,000 birthdays since 2008, and it's featured everywhere from the Today Show to Good Morning America and People magazine. It's one of those brands people just keep coming back to, including me. Folks, right now, Baked by Melissa is offering our listeners 20% off your order at bakedbymelissa.com/goodguys. That's bakedbymelissa.com/goodguys for 20% off your order. Baked, B-A-K-E-D, by B-Y, Melissa, MELISSA.com/goodguys. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Little Spoon. Folks, anyone who's a parent knows feeding decisions aren't a one-time thing. Look, okay, you start with beautiful milk. You move from milk to beautiful solids. In the solids, we're making purees. I was making baked apples. Claudia was making, I said I was. Okay, she'll kill me. She was making these baked pureed apples, steamed broccoli, all this stuff. We then started making these beautiful chicken fritters, okay? A little bit of chicken, a little bit of a sweet potato. You got an egg in there. You got some beautiful stuff. Let me tell you, this is a full-time job. And let me tell you, Little Spoon makes it just a little bit easier. And oh my God, does Ruby love their puffs? These puffs, oh my God, they're out of this world. I took a bite of one. Oh my God, it was fantastic. I know why he loves it. But look, Little Spoon is there for you at every stage. We're talking baby stage, where they support from baby's first feed, baby cereals, baby blends, into the toddler stage, when they're looking for more variety, okay? Biteables, cut to size, pinchable meals that make the transition to table food feel easy, as it should. Big kids with big appetites. Me, maybe I'll just snag one, okay? Snacks, everything. There's something for every stage at Little Spoon, and it's such amazing peace of mind knowing that everything that they make is great for your kids, because feeding the kids doesn't have to be complicated. Little Spoon makes it easy with real nutritionally balanced meals and snacks designed for every stage. It shows up ready to go, takes the pressure off, and somehow still gets devoured, veggies and all. No artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners either. And you know what? That's a win I'll take every time. Get 30% off your first online order at littlespoon.com/goodguys with code GOODGUYS. That's littlespoon.com/goodguys with code GOODGUYS for 30% off your first order.
Should we get to some news?
I would love to. What's going on? What's going on in the world? Anything weird?
So much weird news. This sinister dating trend where women say men abandoned them in the wilderness has left them scared.
He just left her alone in the woods?
He said she wasn't keeping up. Bro. Can you imagine?
No, I can't. It's guys like that just give us such a bad fucking reputation.
Yeah.
It's just what are you doing, bro? How do you not, it's funny. People say it's chivalry. It's human decency. Are you a bad human? You don't have to be chivalrous. You open the door because you're a good human. You know what I mean? You don't abandon someone on a hike because you're a good human.
Yeah.
What a nutcase.
I can never. Oh my God. If you abandon me on a hike, let's make a list of friendship over type things. Even if you still keep in touch with the person, in your head, they're dead to you. That's one. What's another one?
I have one, and I've since forgiven him, but I was probably 22 years old, and we were going from the city to New Jersey to a friend's house, and my friend was driving. He said 12:30. I got there at 12:35, Josh. He had left. He left. I said, I'm running 5 minutes late, stuck in traffic. He left. That to me, I mean, look, I'm all for being on time. There's more than a 5-minute grace period. There's more than a 5-minute grace period. In the city, traffic, it was principle. He's like, I didn't want to wait. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not talking to you for like literally 5 years. And now we're friends again. But that, I think that's friendship ruining.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Another thing, I mean, just with travel in general, like, I've gotten better about this, not expecting from others what I do. But like, I know you're this way because I've done this with you. And you know I'm this way because you've done this with me. But if I'm in your car, or if you're in my car, excuse me, where do you need to go? I'll take you there, right? Like, especially if we're coming home from a trip or something and it's an extra 13 blocks for me to drive you home, I'm driving you home. There's so many people that drive right to their house and it's like, okay, everybody else go get in an Uber. And it used to really bother me. Now it doesn't anymore because I'm so just above it all. But that used to really bother me. That would have been friendship ending at one point. Like, I do that for you, but you can't bother to do that for me. It's fucking raining. You can't drive me home. Are you fucking crazy?
Oh man, I'll tell you one thing that's real sticking in my craw. There is a not a famous person, but a public person. Let's just say, yeah, people, you know him. And I have done their podcast a few times, and I have asked, and this is a person without kids, they're married, but they have no kids. And I have asked them to come do the pod twice. Both times they haven't written me back the first time I've reached out, and I've had to do a double text. Mind you, again, I've done their podcast more than a couple times. I have all the kids and all the jobs. I have to follow up, which I hate. And their answer is always, I'm just not doing podcasts this month. And literally the first time he did it, I was like, okay, all right. But then you were in town, and it was when we thought you were going to be in town for 6 weeks, and you guys left after a week. But nevertheless,
what a week that was.
What a week it was. I was like trying to get some people that could come in while we were all in LA. And I was like, hey man, Ben's going to be here for the next month. And they were like, I'm not doing pods this month. No kids, nothing. And I wrote him, I was like, we're done and you can get over yourself. And then I blocked their number.
Good. And I love that. Wow.
I was like, it was so definitive for me. I was like, this is unacceptable. And I don't think there's malice in it. It's that I can't be friends with someone so helpless.
Someone so self-centered.
It's just, and it is a nice person, but
no,
out of it.
No, by the way, it's not a nice person. That's not a nice person. Whether it might seem like they're a nice person, and for like our listeners, like when you do somebody's podcast, it's very, very understood that they'll do yours if they're free. It's a trade. Like that's just like the way that it works. Like I scratch your back, you scratch my back. And the idea that somebody couldn't take up 45 minutes of their time to return a favor is that they're selfish. That's it. They got you, Josh. They used you for what they needed and they threw you away.
No good. They're done.
No freaking good. Ooh, I like this.
Ooh, I had a dear friend who talked to me like I cut them off in traffic, like blew up on me and threatened to beat me up over the phone. And this is like one of my dearest friends in the world. And we're friends again, but I'll never be vulnerable or intimate with that person ever again. Like I'll never drop my guard because I don't want to get close enough to where there's a chance of him blowing up at me like that again.
Yeah.
Right?
100%. 100%.
Like you can't, like that's, I think some people don't know that. You cannot go nuclear because the fallout, the radiation you spew, it might kill half the village. Or they're going to have a 6 finger. Or they're going to fart out of their mouth. Like, it's something.
I'm dying for specifics, but yes, I completely understand what you're saying. And
Yeah.
it's not, no, it's no good. It's no good. We're not cool like that. Nobody's cool like that.
Nah,
Okay?
dog.
Keep your fucking intrusive thoughts to yourself. I don't care if you think it. Just stay over there. Oh, what else is friendship ruining?
Oh, there's so much.
There really are. There really are. There are so many, but it really comes down to, for me, it's just like, are you an egomaniac? Are you self-absorbed? And do you not have any self-awareness?
Right.
Those are the biggest big red flags with me. Like, do you not see the way that you treat others? And then the last one is, how are you with your wife and children? As we get older, a friendship ruiner for me could literally just be your discourse, not even with me, but with other people. Like, I don't want to be associated with you if you're going to be like that to her or to your child, or you're going to be that type of dad, or you're going to do those
You're
things.
going to lose, Ben, you're going to lose everybody.
And by the way,
everyone is a disappointing parent. 9 out of 10 people are.
And I want you to know, I think I'm cool with that.
I know, but you'll make some exception because I'm the same as you, but
So then maybe
everyone's
I'll,
a disappointment.
Yeah, I have felt myself actively distanced from disappointments, and I'm not saying cutting these people off, but it's certainly not the same. I can't relate to you anymore. Part of being a really dear friend is extreme relatability, right? Like the OGs of like when you really became friends with someone who was always like shared interests, like shared lifestyle. And it's just like some of these fucking people I look at, I'm like, oh my God, how can you be like this?
Oh, I love a nice goodbye text. There's not enough goodbye text. Write it, paper it.
I was going to say, I don't paper anything.
Paper it. Let me know why.
I just distance.
Give me you're a fink rat. I don't like this. These motherfuckers have done that to me, and I'm like, oh, good job, Dad.
I just distance slowly but surely. And by the way, maybe people are distancing from me. I don't know.
No. You give the terms and conditions.
I certainly talk to people less. I think that's also, by the way, that's another one, which I'm sure you have this too, like that friend that just doesn't understand that the life stage is just a little different, Josh. Like I can't possibly text you throughout the entire day. Like it's changed, but like I had that like a year ago where I had a friend who just like wanted to talk sports all day. It's like, dude, I have a job and a life. You can't get angry at me for responding to you 6 hours later. I was working. Like, it's just, fuck, man.
I think it should be, if you're going to end a friendship, you do it over certified mail. We need a signature. I want to make sure you saw this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're done with me, let me know. And like, maybe we'll reconvene eventually, but
yuck. Yuck.
I eat it up. I love it. Fuck you. I lick my fingers.
Honestly, I now just want ribs. Like I watched you lick your fingers, and now I want to go get barbecue ribs.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at IM8. Folks, it's always when you stop doing something that you realized how much it mattered. I'd been taking IM8 for a while, feeling great, and then, I don't know, I just switched to a different supplement because that's so me. I get so excited about something, then I drop it, then I pick it back up, and I'm like, why did I drop you in the first place? Let me tell you, big mistake. My energy dropped, my focus was gone, and it reminded me just how much it had been helping me keep everything together. And honestly, it makes sense when you look at what's in it. IM8's Daily Ultimate Essentials drink brings together 92 really high-quality nutrients, things like vitamins, minerals, adaptogens, And all those good gut-supporting pre, pro, and postbiotics, plus clinical doses of CoQ10 and MSM. It's a cocktail. It's fantastic. It's doing a lot of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. And what's wild is that it actually replaces 16 different supplements. Instead of juggling a bunch of pills and powders, it's just one simple drink that gives me everything I need for full body health. And I love that it's not all hype. It was actually co-founded by David Beckham. How smooth is he? And developed with experts from Mayo Clinic, Cedars-Sinai, and even a former NASA chief scientist. What's cool is how backed by science it actually is. Clinical trials show 95% of people felt more energetic, 85% of people had better digestion, and on top of that, it's NSF certified, vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO, so it's clean from the inside out. Plus, this product will not break the bank. It only costs you $2.96 a day. Folks, if you want to feel like yourself, the best version of yourself, you go with IM8. Give it a try. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Give your body what it deserves with IM8. Go to im8health.com/goodguys and use code goodguys for a free welcome kit, 5 free travel sachets, plus 10% off your order. Seriously, this is one of those offers you'll wish you jumped on sooner. That's im8health.com/goodguys and use code goodguys for a free welcome kit, 5 free travel sachets, plus 10% off your order. im8health.com/goodguys, code goodguys. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by my boys at Element. I'm telling you, folks, if you're looking to stay hydrated without the sugar and dodgy ingredients, you gotta go Element. The key here is the salt, 1,000 milligrams of sodium. There's just something about it. The next time that you go in, look at the back of some of these other electrolyte packs, and you're looking at 40 milligrams of sodium. What are you, nuts? Element knows that sodium is the key. There's so much great stuff in Element. And electrolyte deficiency or imbalance can cause headaches, cramps, fatigue, brain fog, and weakness. We don't want any of that. Nobody wants any of that. Folks, Element is a zero sugar electrolyte drink mix and sparkling electrolyte water, born from the growing body of research revealing that optimal health outcomes occur at sodium levels 2 to 3 times government recommendations. You heard that right. The government is lying to us. Each stick pack delivers a meaningful dose of electrolytes free of sugar, artificial colors, or other dodgy ingredients. If you're still having an electrolyte with sugar, that's a what are you nuts? What are you doing? You're trying to get hydrated, but you're having sugar? That doesn't even make any sense. Element is formulated for anyone on a mission to restore health through hydration and is perfectly suited for athletes, folks who are fasting, or those following keto, season, low-carb, whole food, or paleo diets. Folks, Element is it. Rob Wolf, their co-founder, he's a New York Times bestselling author, twice former research biochemist, and sat on the Navy SEAL Resilience Committee for over a decade. I'm telling you, Olympians, athletes, special forces, health experts, me. What more do you need from me, Josh? Josh, too? We love Element. Element's absolutely fantastic, and right now, Element is offering a free 8-count sample pack of their most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase. It's a great way to find your favorite Element flavor or share with a friend. Get yours at drinklmnt.com/goodguys. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/goodguys. drinkelement.com/goodguys.
Should we do a little moron mail?
Sure.
Or what do you want to do? You tell me.
Yeah, let's do it. Although I just want to say that Shaq denies sending Sabrina Carpenter horny messages. I've got way more game than that. But can you imagine if he did? Hello, Sabrina Carpenter. please text me back.
That height disparity is insane.
I'm working late because I'm on TNT. I want to hang with you so bad. Dude, that would be fun.
By the way, he definitely sent her messages. Who would lie about that? Who said it? She did? She said that he did? Or how did somebody find out? Is there any more info on this?
I didn't read it. Did you know that Harry Potter set beefed up with serious security after, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce this, Papa Asiadu hit with death threats over Snape role? You fucking nerds, get over yourself. First of all, this guy looks super cool, and like I love this reimagining of Snape. Get over yourselves. What are you?
Yeah.
Nerds, go on Reddit.
By the way, don't go on Reddit. Like, keep your, like, stop it. Everybody really should stop it. This idea that you can go into somebody's place of work and do shit like this, like, or write online and pretend that nobody's going to see. It's the same thing, Josh, as like writing into an employer. I hate all of this. I hate it here. Like it's not. It's terrible. It's terrible. Let them live. Let them live. Oh, like it's terrible.
If I was president of the United States, I would have a petty crimes task force, and their only job, and I would employ thousands, okay? And they will all be federal officers, and they're going to get federal benefits. I'm talking 401ks. But their job is to troll the internet, and if someone does even near a death threat, anything on the line, they're getting a visit. And they're getting a visit at home, in the basement of their mothers that they live in. They're getting a visit at the Pizza Hut they work at, and they're getting a visit at the Dave & Buster's, which I'm sure they're at.
Yeah, we either do have visibility or we don't, Josh. And if we do, I'm pretty sure that the people sending death threats, spewing racist or anti-Semitic hate, being a fucking bully, we should be monitoring them a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer.
Here's my question to the out and right mask off anti-Semitism that I've seen recently, and I get plenty on my page. Historically, 5,000 years of written history, when has going after the Jews worked out?
They don't care, Josh. They don't think with rhyme or reason.
It's never been great.
No, it never works out. But for them, they've really convinced themselves that everything in the world that's bad is because of the Jews, and that they would lead a better life if Jews weren't in it.
It never
doesn't.
works out. You never go, oh no, the Jews are in town. There they go opening up another hospital.
Yeah, they hate it. It's
What do? We open up good restaurants and lens crafters because none of us can see.
Sometimes I think it's because like Hasidic people look different. Like, do you look at people and you're just
So
like,
do the Amish.
I hate them. There's no hate for the Amish. The Amish, we leave them alone. I don't know. Is it because the Amish aren't in Brooklyn? It's because they're by themselves. I have no idea what it is.
Because the Amish are good. Amish are growing weed now, boy.
Are they?
Yeah, dog. I've been seeing it at
Really?
farmers markets. Jebediah's Kush.
By the way, I would buy Jebediah's Kush in a second.
Samuel Sativa. Straight out of Lancaster, my dog. This one got me fucking lit.
It's approved by the church? Like they can do that? If so, that's fucking great. I love it.
Dude, have you ever seen these videos of them like coming out and building these gorgeous structures for people? Like they're the best construction company in all of Pennsylvania.
Wow. No, I need to do more research.
They work hard. They get it done.
We need to get in business with the Amish, Josh. I'm down for Samuel's Sativa. That's great.
Yeah, Samuel Sativa.
I'm in. All right, folks. SpeakPipe dead. Write in goodguyspodcast1@gmail.com. We're going to read them aloud. They're fantastic. It's so much easier for us, and they're just better, Josh. They're just better. Ooh, this one's juicy. I went out to a bar the other night with some new friends, and one of my friends casually said something about his wife. The problem is I didn't know he had a wife. I've met him multiple times, never heard a word about it, and then later that night I see him at the bar making out with another girl. Do I track down his wife and tell her? I'll let you answer.
No, I mean, you can't blow up anyone's relationship, can you?
It's so hard. I think that she has a right to know, but I also have to assume in this specific scenario, Josh, where if he has a group of new friends, unless he's just like lying to her, pretending that he's like at the office or out with his other friends, like a guy pretending that he's single at a bar with new friends that he's seen multiple times, I feel like she probably already knows.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you just don't know. But I don't care unless you're the closest to me. I don't really care about what you're doing on the side.
I would probably find, if I remembered long enough, which by the way, I won't care. If I go to sleep and wake up, I'm not remembering that even happened, then I don't care anymore. I'm taking action that night. That night.
Ben goes, oh, and he grabs 2 Zyrtec and he's like, choose them.
I need to forget.
Wash my memory, Zyrtec.
I need to unsee. Oh my God.
It's like the pen in Men in Black.
Oh my God. But yeah, Josh, I would maybe try and find someone that's closer to him and say, hey, did you know this? And validate it before I went on a witch hunt for his wife. Because maybe they're an open relationship. Maybe, you never know. And yeah, certainly showing up at the wife's store is not the right immediate approach, in my opinion.
Okay, if you were single and you had a couple friend who they had an open thing and the wife was like totally beautiful and she was like, I would love to canoodle with you. We've got a agreement, and you're like, huh, but he has to watch. Do you do it?
And in this hypothetical scenario, my wife is also comfortable with me doing this, correct?
You're single.
Oh, I'm single. He has to watch. I'm in.
Ew.
Are you? You're
Yeah, of course.
You're in. We're
Yeah,
all
dude.
in.
I'm sending him some of these in the middle.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
over.
I'm giving him fingers. I'm giving him finger guns.
I'm looking over and making sure he's watching.
I'm like, Jerry.
You see that? You see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Of course,
Yeah.
checking in. Like this? Like this? Ew.
Ew. Disgusting. I'm sorry, Mom. This one's funny. I was at my friend Sarah's apartment and she ordered us in some food. When it came, she plated everything out and fully gave herself significantly bigger portions of everything, like noticeably. I was sitting there staring at my plate, trying to figure out if I was crazy or if she was subtly calling me fat. What do you think? I think she's fat, okay? She's the fatso. She just wanted more food for herself. That's
Right.
it. I don't think she was calling you fat. I think that she was a hungry girl and she just put her needs before yours. I don't think she was calling you fat. What do you think, Josh?
No, I don't think she was. I think she's a big girl with a big appetite and no social skills. If you invite someone over and you're providing the meal, your guest gets the best cut of the meat. The seconds, if they want their seconds is more important than your seconds, it's your house. Right?
Of course.
But
Literally, you're eating before me. I would never do that to you, though. I would never be in this scenario. You come to my house, there's such an abundance of food. You are uncomfortable with how much food is left over. Right. Like, that is just me. Because that is my biggest nightmare ever. Like, I hate, like, when there is a clean plate, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. Because I know somebody wanted another piece of chicken. I need and maybe this is a me problem, but I think it makes me a great host. There needs to be 6 pieces of chicken left over. And then take some home. I'll put some in the fridge. No problem. I went through all the effort to cook. We should all eat until we're full. That's me.
I totally agree. And yet, like the other night, my wife and I, we get these steak. It's like from our local butchery. It's these beautiful like skirt steak pinwheels that are marinated in this teriyaki sauce, and they're beyond, right? And
Yum.
they really, once you cook them, most marinades, you kind of like don't really get much of a hit of it once it's cooked. This is like beautiful Asian-y, sweet, sour, and you really char this steak. And so the kids love it. I love it. Paige doesn't eat it. And so we got 3, and assuming like one of her family members were coming over, it wound up being 3 extra people. So it was 4 people were coming over. Tough. So Paige, yeah, but you know what? We really had enough. Like we already had like about $60 worth of skirt steak, which is a lot for skirt steak.
It's also just not your fault. It's very you can't plan for guests that, unless this is a normal occurrence, you can't plan for drop-ins like that at a dinner. That's really hard. That's really hard on a host.
And I was literally about to go out to cook it as like everyone was arriving, and Paige just looks at me and goes, go get 3 more. Go get 3 more. And I get it. And I did. And I like ran, it's down the block. It was 10 minutes. And I just ran and got 3 more. And we were left with more than half was in the fridge in Tupperware.
But your wife is an unbelievable host. Like that's the right move. She didn't have to do it at all, but that's the right move. That's the right move.
Because don't you love, I know you said it gives you the heebie-jeebies. I kind of love when there's very little left over, and I'm like, it's like a game. I was like, oh, we were right.
It's funny. Jackie, she calls it, I think it's scarcity intrigue. She has like a word for this.
That is great.
Where she thinks, and I've actually seen it before, that if she puts out too much of something, people don't want it. And that if she puts out the right amount of something and it goes, they wanted it. And, it's a very interesting phenomena that the side that she puts out the least of goes first. You got a what are you nuts?
Yep, our what are you nuts moment of the week are our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever, sticking in your craw. I had to schedule my wife has a Land Rover Defender, gorgeous car, beautiful car, we love it. And so I had to schedule it for its yearly maintenance. So I get on the website and I'm scheduling her into our local dealership, and they go, what services would you like? What are you nuts? What am I, a carologist? I don't fucking know. That's your job. You told me to come in. I'm scheduling. What are you nuts?
What are you nuts? What are you nuts?
What am I, a mechanic?
No, you're not. You don't know anything. Actually, you probably do. You probably go in there. You probably were like, oh yeah, I'd love the carburetor changed. I'd love the...
I assume we need a little transmission fluid. I assume there should be some scoping. Top off the fluids.
By the way, if they're asking you and you're giving your opinion, you should be paid as a consultant.
Yeah.
You're a consultant on the job. It should be cheaper. My what are you nuts moment is my wife in restaurants when she doesn't like something. Let's say it's a piece of steak, Josh. Okay? The steak comes, and I'm not talking she didn't like the rub. That's not a reason to return something. I'm talking about, let's say that you ordered an $80 steak, Josh. Expensive. And it comes and it is 90% fat. You can't eat it. Okay? Waitress comes by. I'm saying very politely, I'm so sorry. The steak, it's 90% fat. Do you mind putting on another one? The waitress comes over to her. Says, oh, how's everything? Amazing. Everything is so great. Doesn't eat. We pay for it. We go home.
Nah.
That's nuts.
It's a no bueno.
So, sorry. What are you, nuts?
Claude.
It's nuts. It's a nuts habit. It's nuts. You got to say something. They're not proud of that cut. Like, it's no good. It's no good, especially with steak. No good, Josh.
If Claude was like Captain Planet, but Captain Kvetch, right? And she should call for the great Jewish women of her ancestors for, with our powers combined, I am Captain Kvetch. Like,
yes.
Rivka. Yehudis. Chaya.
Come down.
What is it, Claude?
Literally give me the strength to return a steak. She can't.
They all come around her. You call this steak a shanda?
It is.
That is so good. That is so good.
Oh my God, Josh. The only thing better than that is this podcast. Give it 5 stars. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, especially Spotify. I can't get over it. The Spotify video, unbelievable.
Gorgeous.
I literally went the other day just to listen to the episode, and I saw the video. It's so easy. You don't have to do anything. Good Guys, subscribe, watch the video. It's amazing. You can also watch us on YouTube, listen on Apple, wherever you get your podcast. But Spotify, big ups. What a gorgeous platform, Josh.
Beautiful.
Mondays and Thursdays, folks, we will see you next time.
Love you, Benny.
Love you. Goodbye.